Hello, our project is a tutorial on attacking DNNs using adversarial examples. Deep neural networks nowadays have been gaining popularity in various machine learning tasks due to their ability to represent higher-level concepts. One particular type of a network, using a deep architecture, the convolutional neural network, has recently been shown to achieve near-human performance in image classification tasks. So, are DNNs as reliable as the human visual cortex? Let's take a look at these two images. They are identical to the human eye, but are they to a neural network? The first one, which is the original image, is correctly identified as a macaque by both the human and the DNN. However, the second one, which is produced by slightly perturbing the first image, tricks the DNN into thinking that it's a bookcase. How come there's such a difference? What's going on? The second image is actually an example of what we call adversarial examples. What are adversarial examples? Let's say we have an image X that is initially classified to a class Y, and then we add to X a small perturbation that is often imperceptible to the human eye, denoted delta X, causing the model to misclassify it as Y star. This vulnerability is actually a well-known property of not just neural networks, but many other classification algorithms. In this project, we'll present a tutorial on the basic principles of adversarial examples, how to generate them, and possible defense mechanisms. We'll be implementing two attack techniques. The first one is called the fast gradient sign method, so called because it involves adding the gradients of the loss function with respect to each input feature of the image. Here, we can see an image from the CFAR10 dataset and its adversarial version that we generated using this algorithm. We managed to achieve an 84% misclassification rate using this attack. The second approach is called the Jacobian-based saliency approach. This approach uses a Jacobian-based saliency metric to pick the most salient subset of features to perturb in order to misclassify to a target class. Here, we can also see an image from the CFAR10 dataset and its adversarial version that we generated using this algorithm. We managed to get a 93% misclassification rate using this attack. Now let's talk about defense mechanisms. In this project, we'll be implementing two of them. The first one is called adversarial training, which involves starting with our dataset and creating adversarial samples at the end of each epoch and injecting them into the training set to be used for training in future epochs. This can be seen as an alternative data augmentation technique. The second one is called defensive distillation. This involves training a model in the usual way, then relabeling the training dataset using class scores encoded in a vector for each data point in the training set. And then we use the relabeled dataset to retrain this model. Now I'm sure you'll all be interested in learning more about this topic, so don't forget to read our paper.